Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Cornell, and me and your teachers love seeing all the beautiful science drawings that you did in your observation as scientists. They were so exciting to look at. So boys and girls, because you're ready, I think, to have your brain grow even more when you're learning about trees, I started thinking the other day, wow, trees are so magical, right? Just how they grow. And I started thinking, you know who else grows like trees? You do. Humans do. We're always like little babies first, and then we start growing and growing. Each day we grow more and more, just like you're growing more and more each day. Our trees grow more and more each time they're growing, right? And they grow with the different steps and the different parts of the tree. Do you know how trees grow? Or can you share with your teacher what are some parts of the trees that you already know about? Share with your teacher right now. What do you know already about the parts of the trees?
Boys and girls, we just learned in the video that trees have different parts to them. Just like us as humans have different parts like eyes, nose, and ears. Let's learn about all these different parts of the tree. Let's look at this picture here. This is a picture of seeds. Seeds are objects that are planted in the soil or dirt to grow trees and plants. There are many kinds of seeds because these different seeds create different types of trees. Niños y niñas, ahora aprendimos que diferentes partes del árbol es igual como diferentes partes de nosotros, ¿verdad? De los ojos, nariz, orejas. Los árboles también tienen diferentes partes. Vamos a aprender de las diferentes partes de los árboles. En la foto vemos lo que se llama semillas. Las semillas son objetos que uno pone en la tierra para que crezcan árboles y plantas. Hay diferentes semillas en esta foto porque hay diferentes tipos de árboles y plantas.
Boys and girls, how interesting to learn about all the parts of the tree. So let's review. Remember that we said that here is the soil or the dirt, and from there we plant our seed, and after our seed, roots come out from the seed. Let's learn about roots. Niños, qué interesante saber todo de las diferentes partes de los árboles. Vamos a repasar lo que aprendimos. Primero aprendimos que en la tierra ponemos semillas. Y después de esas semillas crecen lo que se llama raíces. Vamos a aprender sobre los raíces. Boys and girls, so we learned that after you plant the seed, roots come out. So what are roots? Roots stick to the ground to give the tree water and food. Just like we need water and food to survive, trees need water and food to survive, and the roots help us with that. Niños y niñas, aprendimos ahorita que cuando ponemos una semilla en la tierra, crece raíces. Estas son las raíces. Las raíces se ponen en la tierra y en la tierra van arriba del árbol y le dan al árbol agua y comida para que pueda el árbol crecer y sobrevivir. Igual que nosotros necesitamos agua y comida para sobrevivir, los árboles también necesitan agua y comida, y las raíces de la tierra le ayudan a subir la agua y la comida al árbol. Boys and girls, now we learn that first we have soil, then we put the seed, from the seed comes roots, and from the roots grows a trunk of the tree. Let's learn about what does a trunk do for our tree. Niños y niñas, ahora vamos a repasar otra vez. Primero sabemos que el primer paso es la tierra. Luego ponemos la semilla en la tierra. De la semilla crecen raíces y de las raíces crecen los troncos del árbol. Ahora vamos a aprender sobre los troncos y por qué son importantes para el árbol.
Boys and girls, a trunk is the part of the tree that comes after the roots. The trunk holds the tree together. Also, the trunk allows for the roots to send water and food to the tree. Niños y niñas, este es el tronco del árbol. El tronco del árbol es después de las raíces. De las raíces crece el tronco. El tronco sostiene todo el árbol. Las raíces llevan agua y comida a través del tronco hasta arriba del árbol. Boys and girls, after the trunk grows branches, and our branches are important because our branches hold our leaves. Niños y niñas, después del tronco, el árbol crece ramas. Y las ramas son importantes porque las ramas sostienen a las hojas del árbol. Boys and girls, from the branches grow leaves. And leaves are important because leaves are food to us humans that we can put in salads or we can use for other things like medicinal purposes. And also leaves are food for animals like giraffes and monkeys. Niños y niñas, después de las ramas crecen las hojas. Y las hojas son importantes porque usamos las hojas para comer nosotros, para alimento y para medicina. También animales comen las hojas como jirafas o monos. Boys and girls, from the leaves grow flowers, okay? And flowers are important because flowers are used for food for different insects, and flowers for humans are used for decoration and just to admire and look at all the prettiness of the flowers. Niños y niñas, después de las hojas crecen flores. Y las flores son importantes porque los insectos necesitan flores y la gente humana también usa flores para decoraciones.
Boys and girls, also from the leaves grows different types of fruits. And humans and animals use these fruits as a source of food to eat. Niños y niñas, también de las ramas salen frutas. De las hojas, quiero decir, salen frutas. Y las frutas.
Boys and girls, we're going to play a quick game. So for this game, let's see if you know all the parts of the tree and let your teacher know how smart you are and what great scientists you are. So here is our first picture. What is this a picture of? Our next picture. What part of a tree is this? Ooh, what about these? There's so many of these. What part of a tree are all these? Okay, boys and girls. Looking at what Ms. Cornell's circling, what part of a tree are these? And then we have, this is going to be a tricky one, here in the soil, what part of a tree are these? And our last one, if we look closely at the brown long sticks, what part of a tree are these? Boys and girls, I hope you felt your scientist brain growing and you learned so much about trees today and the different parts of trees. So for homework now, boys and girls, you're gonna get to do some art. Isn't that fun? You're gonna get to draw your own tree and you have to label every part. Or you can make your own tree out of construction paper and label every part. Ms. Cornell is going to show you right now what are some examples of the things you can do for homework and take a picture of your artwork and upload it into Seesaw. Thank you, boys and girls, and I hope you had so much fun today. I did, and I will see you next week. Bye. Boys and girls, here's an example of some things you can do for homework when you're drawing and labeling trees. So Miss Cornell made her tree here. I have roots that I drew, and I wrote the word roots. I have a seed that I put in, and I put an S because I don't know how to write the word seed, but I sounded it out and it went seed. So I put the letter S, which is our letter of the week last week. And here I put an apple, and same thing. I was like, apple. So I put the letter A. Leaf, leaf. And I put the letter L. So you can just label your parts of the tree with the first letter that you hear in branches, branches, or with the help of an adult, you can label in your picture the words. I would use index cards to glue on top of your drawing. Here's another example of what you can do. Miss Cornell used construction paper here to make the trunk of the leaves, and then I used green construction paper to make the leaves. You can be as creative as you want. Again, I would glue what I made on a piece of paper, and then I could write out the words or the sounds on an index card and put that on the different parts of the tree, like I did here. Trunk, branches, leaves. Have so much fun with this, kindergartners. I'm excited to see your artworks of the different parts of the tree.